皆さんこんにちは。今日はチャプター1のサブトピック、生まれ birth をします。Today you're going to learn topic 生まれ birth. Please open page 8. 8ページを開いてください。Section 1 is a little bit of review and a little bit of new things you're going to learn. So, how do you say or write these place names in Japanese? Start with Vancouver, and we have Killarney too, and number 10 is Europe. Okay, so try your best. A lot of them are written in katakana. You can use Google Translator and then see what you don't remember how to write. Pause the video here and complete section 1. Welcome back. These are the answers to section 1. Please check your answers. Number 1, Vancouver. 2, Killarney. 3, Canada. 4, Barnaby. 5, Richmond. 6, Hong Kong. For Hong Kong, you can write either way in hiragana or katakana. 7, Taiwan too. You can write in hiragana or in katakana. Taiwan. 8, 韓国. 9, 中国. 10, ヨーロッパ. We move on to section 2. How do you read these numbers? These big numbers you learned last year. I don't know if you remember how to read all of these. In Japanese, you can't really separate these numbers into, for example, number 1, 1984. In Japanese, you always have to say 1984. Okay, pause the video here to complete this section. Okay, welcome back. These are the answers to section 2. Number 1, 1984. 2, 1990. 3, 2003. 4, 2009. These are all years. So if you are to say these meaning a year, then you add nen after these numbers. But 1984, because number 4 comes before nen, you have to read it as 1984年 instead of 4年. Just like 4 o'clock, 4時 instead of 4時. Before we start section 3, I want you to learn 2 verbs, new vocabulary words on page 1. So please go to page 1. First one is to be born, 生まれます. This is an infinitive form of the verb, 生まれます. Or a future form, when you talk about my younger sister is going to be born next month. Okay? But usually when you talk about birth, it's in the past form. So you would use I was born or someone was born. Okay. 生まれました. Past tense is used. Okay, second one I want you to learn here is to live. 住みます. This is also an infinitive form, 住みます. You can use this to talk about the future where you are going to be living. Okay? But normally, if you talk about where you live right now, you use the second format. somewhere に住んでいます。住んでいます。So when you translate the 住んでいます into English, it means I am or someone is living currently. So present continuous form is used if you are to talk about where you live right now. Let's start section 3. How do you ask these questions? Okay, so number 1 is, when is your birthday? Remember how to say birthday? It's a 誕生日. If you want to be polite, if you're talking to someone, then that's お誕生日. Okay, so try that. You know how to say when? When is いつ. 何時 is what time. いつ is more general. Okay, number 2. Where were you born? Where is どこ? And you just learned how to say to be born in the past tense. So put that together. 3. In what year were you born? Year is 年. How do you say what year? Yes, that's 何年. Okay, so once again, you can apply the verb you just learned to be born in this question too. 4. Where do you live? So this one is a second verb you learned today. I want you to apply that too. But careful, you're not using the infinitive form, but I am living, the present continuous one. Number 5 as well. But in this case, it's not where, but with whom. So remember how to say who or whom is a 誰, and then you remember the relational with. So use them together. Okay, pause the video and translate these questions first before we start the interview after. Okay, now check your answers. First one is, あなたの誕生日はいつですか? あなたのお誕生日はいつですか? is okay too. And also, just お誕生日はいつですか? 2. どこで生まれましたか? どこ is where. で the relational is required, because で is the relational marks place. 3番は何年に生まれましたか? 何 what? 年 year. に is a relational to mark the time. 何年に生まれましたか? 4番はどこに住んでいますか? Normally, after どこ, you use で. But because of the verb 住んでいます, the special one. 住んでいます、住みます takes に the relational after the place name. So, どこに住んでいますか? Don't say どこで住んでいますか? That's a common mistake. 5. 誰と住んでいますか? With whom. So, 誰 who と is with 住んでいますか? Section 4. You are going to interview 3 classmates. Pause the video and talk to 3 classmates as you listen to your classmates' answers. Complete the table on page 9. So you go, すみません。お名前は何ですか? どこで生まれましたか? And 4 more questions. はい、頑張ってください。 Okay, section 5. Based on the information you gathered from the interview, write your interview report. So write 3 short paragraphs about the classmates. Use conjunctions such as そして、だから、and でも when necessary. Okay, pause the video to write your interview report on a separate sheet of paper, please. Coming to the end of the lesson here, section 6 is a little bit challenging, but I think you can do it. What relational do you use in each sentence pattern? First one, place blank, 生まれました. What would you put there? 2, time blank, 生まれました. Okay, relational is required there. Which one? 3, birthday is certain day. So the sentence would go 誕生日 something and a month and date and then です. What would you put there? 4, place blank 住んでいます. Remember, 住んでいます is a special one. Okay. So relational place marker で is not used there. Number 5, person blank 住んでいます. This is supposed to be to live with someone. So what relational do you use there? Last one, person blank 生まれました or 住んでいます. In translation there is person was born or person lives somewhere. Okay, so what relational is required there for number 6? Pause the video and complete the above. Okay, how was it? Was section 6 easy? So these are the answers. Place で生まれました. That was number 1. Number 2, time に生まれました. 3, 誕生日は month and date です. 4, place に住んでいます. Common mistake is place で住んでいます. But 住んでいます is a special verb where relational に is required for after a place name. 5, person と住んでいます. With someone. With the relational is と. Last one is person は topic marker or が subject marker can be used. Okay. 生まれました or 住んでいます. Okay, section 7, dictation practice. So using the information you learned, section 6, you're going to do section 7. So listen to each sentence carefully. It contains a word you see for each question. Depending upon the relational used right after the word, you will determine what it means by choosing one of the 3 choices: time, place, or person. For example, if the word is Canada, but you already know what Canada means, and it is a place name, Canada, so it's a place name. But pretend you didn't know. Okay. Then I read カナダで生まれました. カナダで生まれました. The relational used right after the word Canada is で, so the word must be a place name. So you circle place for that. 大丈夫ですか? If you have any questions, please ask the teacher. Section 7, dictation. Please listen to these 10 sentences. As you listen, circle the answer, time, place, or person for each question. Number 1. 青葉台に住んでいます. 青葉台に住んでいます。2、平安時代に生まれました。平安時代に生まれました。3、八景で生まれました。八景で生まれました。4、精神科医は生まれました。精神科医は生まれました。5、はとこと住んでいます。はとこと住んでいます。6、乳母が住んでいます。乳母が住んでいます。7、誕生日は体育の日です。誕生日は体育の日です。8、馬小屋に住んでいます。馬小屋に住んでいます。9、7世紀に生まれました。7世紀に生まれました。10、王人で生まれました。王人で生まれました。How was the practice quiz section 7? When you are ready, take the online quiz. The format of the online quiz is exactly the same as the practice one we just finished on the previous slide. 頑張ってください。If you have any questions, please make sure to ask the teacher. 終わりです。今日のレッスンはここまでです。This is the end of lesson of birth. Okay. 頑張ってください。さよなら。